MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Bears. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 55 gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Joe Penn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Murray is there, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping up now, Chris Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The second baseman.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate now, Randy Wiggins. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Panic is there to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in, Willie Stargell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ryu comes set. Here comes the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Murray is there. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Hey! I got to count 0-2.
0-2 once more. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
First baseman, Willie.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. 2 balls, no strike.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently
That
have
is
to make
good.
good pitches.
The right
Even
field.
on 2-0, you just can't
Yeah.
lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Christian Murray, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know,
That is
Dero,
good.
I'm not sure if you're one of those
That's good stuff.
superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Terry Mooney is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 7.
And here's the big
That's a
right-handed
good hitter.
power threat, Trey
Right.
Mancini. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Softly on a line to third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 8. The catcher, Brian Brummett.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Brummett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
1-1 to count. 1-1 the pitch. Way inside with that one. Pretty easy take there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground to the right side, reined in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Tyler Wiggins.
The third baseman, Tyler
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder,
digging in for his second at bat, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Joe Panik back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Wiggins comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in now, Randy Wiggins.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Christian Murray. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now in the box, Terry Mooney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ryu comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers pitches.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Stargell is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Murray is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 44.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 delivery.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now batting, Trey Mancini. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Brummett.
Riding in once again, Brian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Great job there of cashing in on a 3-1 count to extend the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up, 1-1. Ryu comes set, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Danny Jansen. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. To the plate now, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Grounded to short. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Wiggins stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, we aren't driving the ball with any authority today. We need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready now, Christian Murray. From the stretch.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
In now, Terry Mooney. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that
Now
base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chase Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
22, Chase Anderson.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So here's Trey Mancini as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The catcher, number 9.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, telling the slab he's on fire right now.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number
Now back
27.
to the top of the lineup.
Christian.
Stepping in, Christian Brummett. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. Dallas is out in front, 4-0. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Captain.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Dallas is out in front here, 4-1. Bottom of the inning now. Striding into the box, Chris Wiggins.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wiggins.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And the runner will get back standing. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Runner goes for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Murray. He's set and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning. So striding in, Rowdy Tellez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the belt, the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second baseman, Joe Penn.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Goose Gossage gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. To the plate now, Joe Penn. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a line drive. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Dallas leads it 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Terry Mooney coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Your
Justin
attention,
Miller
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now as
for
he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. He's got it one away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Brummett. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Fouled away. The 1-2. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler.
Settling in now,
Wiggins.
Tyler Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
All even now, 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full
Number
count, you're
27.
hoping that the hitter is thinking
Christian.
fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
In now, Christian Brummett. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's now 5-3. Set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lee Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Teoscar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Dallas wrote an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Number 55, with his fourth win this season, Lee Smith records the save, his eighth of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Bears racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. The Yankees bested the visiting Indians 3-2. Jesse Hahn earned the third W of his season as the Royals got the win against the Rays 8-6. Xander Bogaerts grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Bo Sox over the Twins 6-5. The San Diego Padres had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 6-5. The White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 10-0. The Seattle Mariners put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-3. The Stros held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-0. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 9-8. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 13-0. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. The Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they toppled the Rockies 7-1. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they dismantled the Giants 7-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.